Doctors over 70. Drink this at night. Your arteries will open like a river. What if I told you that the secret to healthy, flexible arteries has been hiding in your kitchen all along? While pharmaceutical companies spend billions developing medications for clogged arteries, some of the most respected cardiologists in their 70s and 80s have quietly been recommending simple, natural solutions that work at a fraction of the cost. Have you ever wondered why arterial blockages become so much more common as we age? It's not just the passage of time. It's what happens inside our blood vessels decade after decade. By age 70, the average person's arteries have lost nearly 40% of their natural elasticity. Meanwhile, microscopic damage from inflammation allows cholesterol to infiltrate arterial walls, creating the perfect storm for dangerous blockages. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. This process isn't inevitable. In fact, recent research from the Journal of Cardiovascular Medicine found that certain natural compounds can actually reverse arterial stiffness by up to 14% in just 6 weeks. That's comparable to some prescription medications, but without the side effects that seniors often struggle with. Let's explore the most powerful artery-clearing beverages recommended by senior cardiologists who've spent decades researching heart health. The following information is for educational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Please consult your doctor before trying any remedy. 1. Pomegranate Juice, nature's plaque scrubber. Starting with perhaps the most studied beverage for arterial health, pure pomegranate juice. A landmark study published in the American Journal of Cardiology found something remarkable. Patients drinking just 8 ounces daily for 3 months saw a 30% reduction in arterial plaque. The secret lies in unique compounds called punicolagens that prevent cholesterol from sticking to arterial walls while boosting nitric oxide production, the natural compound that keeps your blood vessels flexible and wide. There's a significant difference between fresh-pressed pomegranate juice and most store-bought varieties, however. Commercial juices often undergo high-temperature pasteurization that destroys up to 80% of those beneficial compounds. For maximum benefit, either juice pomegranates at home or look for cold-pressed versions with no added sugar. The ideal time to drink it? About an hour after dinner, when your digestive system can fully absorb its nutrients without competition from other foods. I remember my neighbor Harold, a retired pharmacist who just turned 83. About 5 years ago, his doctor was concerned about his carotid artery narrowing and suggested he might need a stent soon. Harold started drinking 4 to 6 ounces of pomegranate juice every evening after dinner. At his follow-up ultrasound 6 months later, his doctor was stunned to see the plaque had actually decreased by almost 18%. My doctor asked what medication I was taking, Harold told me with a laugh. When I told him it was just pomegranate juice, he literally started taking notes. 2. Warm lemon water, the morning artery. Cleanse. This simple combination has powerful effects on your cardiovascular system. The warm water helps maintain healthy blood viscosity, thickness, while lemon's citrus bioflavonoids strengthen blood vessel walls and reduce harmful LDL cholesterol. Japanese researchers found that daily consumption of lemon polyphenols significantly reduced arterial stiffness in participants with mild hypercholesterolemia after just 12 weeks. While many suggest drinking this first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, cardiologists who specialize in senior care often recommend it in the evening as well. Dr. Margaret Chen, a 74-year-old cardiologist with over 40 years of clinical experience, explains why. Overnight is when your body does most of its repair work. Providing these compounds before bed gives your cardiovascular system the tools it needs during this crucial repair phase. For those with sensitive stomachs, diluting the juice of half a lemon in 12 ounces of water and adding a small pinch of baking soda can neutralize the acidity without affecting the beneficial compounds. This simple adjustment makes it suitable even for those with GERD or acid reflux issues, which become more common after age 65. 3. Ginger tea, the circulation enhancer. Ginger contains powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that work similarly to COX-2 inhibitors, the same mechanism as many arthritis medications, but without the potential side effects. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming just 5 grams of ginger daily reduced arterial inflammation markers by up to 23% in older adults with cardiovascular risk factors. To make an effective ginger tea, simmer 1 inch of fresh ginger, thinly sliced, in 2 cups of water for 10–15 minutes, then strain. Adding a teaspoon of raw honey not only improves the taste, but adds additional anti-inflammatory compounds that work synergistically with ginger. For those with high blood pressure, ginger tea can be particularly beneficial, as it naturally helps relax blood vessels. However, if you're taking blood pressure medications, blood thinners, or diabetes medications, consult your doctor first, as ginger can sometimes enhance the effect of these pharmaceuticals. Many senior physicians recommend combining ginger with raw honey for enhanced benefits, but timing matters. Drink this mixture about an hour before bedtime rather than immediately before sleep. The gentle circulatory boost helps move blood through narrowed vessels, but might keep sensitive individuals awake if consumed too close to bedtime. 4. Turmeric golden milk, the inflammation fighter. Perhaps no natural compound has received more attention for its anti-inflammatory properties than curcumin, the active component in turmeric. A 2019 meta-analysis reviewing 32 different studies concluded that curcumin supplementation significantly improved endothelial function, how well your arteries dilate and contract, in patients with cardiovascular risk factors. The traditional golden milk recipe combines turmeric with plant-based milk, almond, oat, or coconut milk work best, and warming spices. The version cardiologists recommend for maximum arterial benefits includes one critical addition: black pepper. A compound in black pepper called piperine increases curcumin absorption by an astonishing 2,000%, transforming this from a pleasant drink into powerful medicine. To make the ideal mixture, warm 1 cup of unsweetened plant milk, add 1–2 teaspoons of turmeric powder, a pinch of black pepper, 1.4 teaspoons of cinnamon, which itself improves insulin sensitivity and blood flow, and a small amount of healthy fat like almond oil or coconut oil. The fat is crucial as curcumin is fat-soluble, meaning you'll absorb very little without it. Dr. James Wong, a 78-year-old cardiologist who's been studying natural compounds for heart health for over 3 decades, recommends drinking this 30–45 minutes before bed. The compounds in turmeric work best when your body is in its repair phase. I've seen patients reduce their arterial inflammation markers by up to 29% after just 8 weeks of consistent use. 5. Olive oil and lemon drink, the plaque dissolver. This might sound unusual, but a mixture of warm water, extra virgin olive oil, and fresh lemon juice has been a staple in Mediterranean heart health protocols for generations. A tablespoon of high-quality extra virgin olive oil contains approximately 30 milliliters of hydroxytyrosol and oleuropein, compounds scientifically proven to prevent LDL cholesterol oxidation, one of the primary causes of arterial plaque buildup. To prepare this drink correctly, mix 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with the juice of 1 fresh lemon and a small amount of warm, not hot water. The warm water helps emulsify the oil, making it easier for your body to absorb those beneficial compounds. Drink it first thing in the morning, at least 30 minutes before breakfast, when your digestive system can absorb the nutrients most efficiently. This is one of the few things I've found that actually helps dissolve existing arterial deposits, explains Dr. Michael Lefkowitz, a 76-year-old former cardiac surgeon who now focuses on preventative cardiology. The combination of olive polyphenols and vitamin C from lemon creates a powerful synergistic effect that helps maintain arterial flexibility. While this mixture is generally safe for most people, those with gallbladder issues should start with a smaller amount, 1.2 teaspoon of olive oil, and gradually increase as tolerated. Also, always use only the highest quality extra virgin olive oil. Studies show that many commercial olive oils don't contain the same levels of beneficial compounds. 6. Hawthorne Tea, the forgotten heart tonic. Before modern cardiac medications, hawthorn was the primary treatment for heart conditions across Europe and Asia. Modern research has validated what traditional healers knew for centuries. Compounds in hawthorn significantly improve coronary blood flow and strengthen the heart muscle itself. A recent clinical trial published in the American Journal of Chinese Medicine found that regular hawthorn consumption increased coronary flow rate by up to 22% in patients with mild to moderate coronary artery disease. It works by dilating blood vessels and inhibiting AC, angiotensin-converting enzyme, the same mechanism as many prescription blood pressure medications, but without the common side effects like cough or electrolyte imbalances. To prepare an effective hawthorn tea, steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried hawthorn berries in hot water for 15 minutes, strain, and enjoy. For enhanced benefits, some cardiologists recommend adding a small amount of hibiscus, which has been shown to significantly lower blood pressure in multiple clinical trials. While hawthorn is generally very safe, those taking cardiac medications should consult with their healthcare provider before using it regularly. Hawthorn can potentiate the effects of digitalis drugs, calcium channel blockers, and beta blockers. Dr. Susan Chen, a 73-year-old integrative cardiologist, suggests, "For my patients already on heart medications, we start with a very weak tea, once weekly, and monitor closely before increasing frequency." 7. Holy Basil, Tulsi Tea, the stress protector. While many focus solely on dietary factors for heart health, chronic stress may be equally damaging to arterial function. Stress hormones cause blood vessels to constrict and promote inflammation, a double threat to arterial health. Holy Basil, or Tulsi, addresses this often overlooked aspect of cardiovascular health. Studies show it reduces cortisol levels, the primary stress hormone, while enhancing natural antioxidant activity. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Ayurveda and Integrative Medicine found that regular consumption of holy basil significantly improved endothelial function and reduced arterial stiffness in adults with stress-induced hypertension. For those with diabetes, holy basil offers additional benefits. It naturally helps regulate blood glucose levels, which is vital since diabetes accelerates arterial damage. The recommended serving is 1 cup of Tulsi tea, made from 1 teaspoon of dried holy basil steeped in hot water, about an hour before bedtime. Most seniors tolerate holy basil extremely well, but those on insulin or blood thinners should monitor their response carefully, as it may increase the effectiveness of these medications. The safe dosage for most seniors is 1 cup daily, but those with complex medical conditions should start with half this amount. 8. Beetroot Juice, the circulation booster. Beetroot juice stands out for its remarkable ability to increase nitric oxide levels, the compound that signals your blood vessels to relax and expand. A landmark study published in the journal Hypertension found that drinking just 8 ounces of beetroot juice lowered blood pressure by an average of 84 mmHg within 24 hours, similar to the effect of some prescription medications. For seniors specifically, the benefits go beyond blood pressure. The natural nitrates in beetroot juice can increase blood flow to the brain, potentially improving cognitive function and reducing the risk of vascular dementia. Researchers at Wake Forest University found that just 2 weeks of daily beetroot juice consumption improved brain connectivity in older adults to levels more typical of younger individuals. While beetroot juice is extremely beneficial, its timing matters. Many seniors find that drinking it in the late afternoon, around 4 to 5 p.m., provides optimal cardiovascular benefits without disrupting sleep. The nitric oxide boost typically peaks around 3 to 4 hours after consumption, so this timing helps support healthy blood flow during early evening hours when many seniors experience increased blood pressure. For those concerned about digestive issues, start with just 2 to 4 ounces mixed with apple juice to improve palatability and reduce the likelihood of digestive upset. Gradually increase to 8 ounces as tolerated. The characteristic pink urine that sometimes follows beetroot consumption is completely harmless, just the natural pigments being eliminated. 9. Cinnamon and honey tea, the sweet artery protector. This delicious combination doesn't just taste good, it provides serious arterial benefits. Cinnamon contains compounds that help regulate lipid metabolism and reduce inflammation throughout the circulatory system. A meta-analysis of 13 randomized controlled trials found that cinnamon supplementation lowered total cholesterol by an average of 15.6 mg/dl and LDL cholesterol by 9.4 mg/dl. To create this heart-healthy beverage, steep a 3-inch cinnamon stick or 1/2 teaspoon high-quality Ceylon cinnamon powder in hot water for 10 minutes, then add 1 teaspoon of raw honey after the liquid has cooled slightly. Honey provides additional cardioprotective compounds, while cinnamon helps improve insulin sensitivity, particularly important since insulin resistance accelerates arterial damage. For diabetic seniors, be cautious with the honey component. Consider using just 1 to 2 teaspoons, or substituting with monk fruit extract, which won't affect blood sugar. Also, be aware that there are 2 types of cinnamon commonly available: Ceylon, true cinnamon, and Cassia, the type usually found in grocery stores. Ceylon is preferred for therapeutic use, especially for seniors, as Cassia contains higher levels of coumarin, which may be problematic for liver health in large amounts. The safe daily dose for most seniors is 1 cup of cinnamon tea with no more than 1 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Those taking blood thinners should be particularly cautious, as cinnamon has mild anticoagulant properties that could enhance medication effects. Parsley and lemon-infused water, the natural diuretic. Water retention can significantly worsen arterial health by increasing the pressure against vessel walls and reducing circulation, especially in the extremities. This simple infused water addresses this issue naturally. Parsley contains compounds that gently increase urine output without depleting potassium, unlike many prescription diuretics. Meanwhile, lemon provides vitamin C and bioflavonoids that strengthen blood vessel walls. Together, they create a powerful yet gentle solution for reducing peripheral edema, swelling, that often accompanies arterial issues. To prepare, simply add a small handful of fresh parsley leaves and slices, from half a lemon to a quart of water, and let it infuse for at least 4 hours in the refrigerator. Drink throughout the evening, finishing your last glass at least 2 hours before bedtime to prevent nighttime bathroom trips. This infusion is generally safe for most seniors, but those with kidney disease should consult their healthcare provider first, as natural diuretics can sometimes stress compromised kidneys. For those taking potassium-sparing diuretics or ACE inhibitors, start with a very diluted version, just a few parsley leaves, to ensure it doesn't contribute to electrolyte imbalances. How do arteries actually become clogged? Arteries become clogged through a process where damage to the inner lining, endothelium, creates entry points for LDL cholesterol. Over time, inflammation, oxidative stress, high blood sugar, and toxins damage this delicate lining. Once inside, cholesterol becomes oxidized, triggering inflammation that creates plaque. This buildup narrows arteries, forcing your heart to work harder and creating a dangerous cycle of damage and restriction. How to know your arteries need cleaning warning signs include cold extremities, especially feet, fatigue with minimal exertion, memory lapses and brain fog, slower wound healing, and erectile dysfunction in men. These symptoms indicate reduced circulation to various body parts. Optimal timing for maximum benefits. Timing matters. Beetroot juice works best in late afternoon, 4 to 5 p.m. Turmeric golden milk, 30–45 minutes before bedtime. Olive oil and lemon mixture first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Pomegranate juice about an hour after dinner. And holy basil tea in early evening. Important medical disclaimer. It's crucial to understand that no single scientific study confirms that natural beverages alone can significantly improve arterial health for everyone. These beverages should never replace conventional medical treatments or medications. Their potential benefits are supportive and complementary when combined with proper medical care, good nutrition, and physical activity. Individual results vary greatly, and what works for one person may not work for another. Critical warning about medication interactions. Be cautious with these beverages if you're on medications. Ginger and turmeric can enhance blood thinners. Hawthorne Tea can intensify blood pressure medications. Beetroot juice significantly lowers blood pressure. Cinnamon may cause hypoglycemia in diabetics on medication, and pomegranate juice can affect medication metabolism. Always consult your healthcare provider before making dietary changes. Can these beverages replace medications? These natural beverages should absolutely complement, not replace, prescribed medications. The scientific evidence does not support using these beverages as alternatives to proven medical treatments. Work with your healthcare provider if you're interested in potentially incorporating these into your health regimen, and never make sudden medication changes. Real-life experiences. While some individuals report benefits from these beverages, including improved circulation, these are anecdotal cases and not scientific evidence. Results vary significantly from person to person, and positive outcomes likely result from multiple lifestyle factors, not beverages alone. Beverages to avoid for artery health. Evidence more clearly shows that sugary sodas, energy drinks, excessive fruit juices, excessive alcohol, and too much coffee can negatively impact arterial health. An integrative approach. The most responsible approach combines conventional medical care with supportive lifestyle measures. If you're interested in these beverages, healthcare professionals typically recommend starting with one that addresses your most pressing concern, using it consistently alongside your prescribed treatments, and always keeping your healthcare provider informed of any supplements or dietary changes. Remember that arterial health depends primarily on proper medical care, regular exercise, maintaining a healthy weight, not smoking, and following a heart-healthy diet. Any complementary approaches should be discussed with your healthcare provider.